everyday skincare. Welcome to Weekdays with Khichi Beauty. Today we're going to talk about the skin. Hi YouTube user, welcome, and everyone. Brooklyn in the house. Happy Tuesday to you. Brooklyn in the house also. All right, so I think there's something new. Is that something new where you could just put YouTube users instead of revealing your name? It is Tuesday. Is it Tuesday or is it Wednesday? It is Tuesday. And see, I'm losing track of time these days. And we're here to talk about skincare. One of the main reasons for this daytime show is because we are going to be starting our 25-day skincare challenge this evening. For those of you who sent for printout, you're going to be getting it as soon as the show is over. So we're coming on here to get more people to come on. But while we're doing so, we're going to talk about, share some skincare tips and how you can get collagen in the skin, how you can reduce wrinkles and fine lines, how you can clear hyperpigmentation. We're going to spend about 45 minutes just chit-chatting and sharing skincare tips with you all. So if you are just joining, a warm welcome to you. If you're new, welcome. And if you just happen to bounce on our thumbnail and decide that let me see what's going on, you're here because we talk about the skin. So do not click off, just continue watching and go ahead and ask right away something about your skin. 99% of us always have a question about our skin because it's never ever too late to learn, and there's always new things, new remedies, new skincare products, new skincare routine that you can tweak. So it's always an ongoing thing. So we are gonna give some shout out. We have Jill, who was pretty late. We have Cynthia, not late Jill, pretty early. You're never late. We have Cynthia, and Cynthia seems to be off these days or watching from work. Amira is always here. We have Connie Atkin, welcome back. Claudia is here, and we also have Lynette M. You're not late, we're just starting. And we have Glasmy. I think I've seen you before and you're watching from Facebook. We want to welcome our Facebook users, also watchers, also welcome to the live show. So skincare is what we're going to talk about. Skincare routine. Let's start with skincare routine, okay? Because in order for any of these beauty products to work on the skin, you have to have a skincare routine that you follow. And that skincare routine needs to start with the three three basic steps to get in your skin to look amazing. That is to steam, cleanse, and exfoliate. Those three things. Once you could start with those three, you're on your way to gorgeous looking skin. You're on your way to getting rid of hyperpigmentation on the skin. You're on your way to getting rid of wrinkles and fine lines. You're on your way to lift, tighten, and firm the skin. So what you need to do is to practice having a skincare routine. Now, a skincare routine consists of an AM routine and a PM routine. The AM routine is a bit different from your PM routine. In your AM skincare routine, you need to add like sunscreen. You do not need sunscreen for your PM routine. So let me give you a quick tip since we're sharing skincare tips with you. If you are struggling with your AM skincare routine, what you can actually do is prep your skincare for the night, just as how you would prep for your lunch or you would prep for your breakfast. How are you going to prep your skincare routine? A simple way to prep for your AM skincare routine is to line your products out that you're going to use in the morning. Just the way you lay your clothes out, just lay your products out. So if you're going to do a cleanser in the morning, which most people only cleanse in the morning. However, some people do cleanse and exfoliate in the morning. So if you're going to cleanse and exfoliate in the morning, just put your cleanser and your exfoliator where you can see it. Put it in a view. Some people have these in the bathroom, in their shower. They could just go in, take it up and do it. While some people are very, very skeptical, they do not want the products all over their shower. So they tend to keep it like in the cabinet and take it in the bathroom whenever they in the shower or at the basin, wherever they are cleansing the skin. If you are a person that do not take morning shower, you still need to do your skincare routine. That is your AM skincare routine. So put those products right at the sink where you can get them to use. When you see the product, you're more open to using the products. When you do not see the products, then most time out of sight, out of mind. Now, washing your face. Do you steam in the morning for your AM routine? No, you do not steam unless that is the time you have to steam. Okay, more so we prefer when you steam in the PM, but that is also because most people have more time in the PM. If you're a busy person, make your morning skincare routine as simple as it can get. You get up in the morning, you cleanse your face with a good cleanser, you pat dry that skin, and you apply your facial toner, your serum, your moisturizer, and if you have to wear a dab of oil, you add it either to the moisturizer or on top of that, and definitely put your sunscreen on top of all of that. So here's the beauty tips that some of you don't know, since I just mentioned sunscreen. A sunscreen goes on top of everything else that you're wearing on your face. Someone want to know, I wear makeup. Do I wear my sunscreen on top of my makeup, or do I wear my sunscreen below my makeup? Well, most makeup base is gonna have some form of a sunscreen. If your makeup base does not contain any form of a sunscreen, put a light dab of that sunscreen on your hands and press it over your makeup base, because it's supposed to go on top, not directly on the skin. It goes on top of everything else. Most people want to put the sunscreen directly on their face. All right, now also here is another tip. If you can, if you wear makeup, try to gravitate towards those that come with some SPF in it. It makes life way more easier for you. All right, so that is a tip. So back to morning skincare routine. Make it as simple as ever by cleansing and applying your toner, serum, moisturizer, and or oil. Now, do you need, this is another tip, do you need to wear all of that on your face in the mornings? It depends on if you wear makeup, yes or no. But however, you can actually wear all of those in the morning. The difference is whenever you're wearing your morning skincare product, your morning product, a little drop, okay? You can use 3-4 drops in the night. However, in the morning, just go for 1 to 2 drops, and that it goes for people who wear makeup. If you do not wear makeup, you still do not overdo if you have to go out. If you work from home or you're staying at home, you know, the sky's the limit. But if you have to go out there, cut down from 1 to 2 drops to a drop or so. Press it in the skin, and that is it. That complete a simple morning skincare routine. As simple as it got. Simple morning skincare routine. Now, those mornings that you're home and you have a little more time, you can indulge in your morning skincare routine. We're also going to share a simple PM skincare routine with you. So, and Angie, I think I'm messing your name up. I'm not even trying to, so I'm gonna go with Angie or Angine. Correct me, because I know I messed this up. Is there a step to which you put on first serum, toner, and moisturizer? And yes, there's the step. So here goes. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I just saw someone saying that they are new. I'm going to search back for it so I can give you your shout out. That's Michelle Foster. Welcome to our live, and you're watching from YouTube. Here is the step. And just so you know, guys, tonight at 7 p.m., we are going to have a live show. It's going to be a short 30 minutes live show, but we're kicking off our 25-day skincare challenge. If you want to be on our 25-day skincare challenge, just tune in tonight at 7 p.m. Our 25-day skincare challenge is designed to help you to transform your skin for a more brighter, radiant, naturally younger, fresher, glowing skin in 25 days. And we have a printout that we're sending out for you to follow, so you can follow along, so you will not have no excuse not to do the 25 days challenge. Hi, Jason. Hi, Magdalene. Welcome to our live. Now, the first step after you cleanse your face thoroughly, what is cleansing the skin? Cleansing the skin include steaming. It include washing your face. It also include exfoliating your skin. And believe it or not, it also include wearing a facial mask. All of that falls under cleansing. All of that falls under the foundation for clean skin. Now, once all of that is done, which you do not need to do all every day, you choose what day to do. And if you want to learn more, come on over to the 25-day skincare challenge. So what you do once your face is totally clean, you're going to apply a facial toner. Now, why do you need a facial toner? Some people think that, oh, it's not necessary to wear a facial toner. But here I'm going to tell you why it's necessary to wear a facial toner. It's necessary because a toner balances your natural pH levels of your skin. What do I mean by that? It allows whatever beauty products you're going to wear on top of it to work better, to neutralize, to adhere, to works better on the skin overall. So that's why, whoa, look who the cat dragged in. Key Washington. Hi, Key, missing you so much. Anyway, we are going back. So they definitely spritz that toner on the skin. And it's easy to make a facial toner, okay? It's pretty easy. You can buy one or you can make one in the comfort of your home. We have a wide variety of recipes on our channel page that you can follow. We like a good green tea facial toner, a good cucumber facial toner. All you have to do is brew or blend and add a little bit of a vegetable glycerin in it. And if so be you can also have, if you had a little bit of a percolal glycol in it, guess what happened? You make a really good facial toner with preservative. And most people use percolite glycol in like your what we call that thing that you put on your face, your toner, your setting spray, and all of that good makeup stuff. They have it in that. So you can either use that vegetable glycerin or the percolite glycol in it. And guess what? That is it. Your facial toner. You can add other things to it, like little cucumber juice. You can make it your own. But once you do that base, and you can also put a little bit of aloe vera gel in it, shake it up, you got your toner. Homemade toner, as good as it gets. So spritz that toner on the skin, and guess what? Let the toner dry on the skin. Some people just go ahead, but I personally like, it's really a controversial topic, is whether to let the product dry or whether to go ahead and apply the other product on the skin. I like to let that toner dry on my skin. And you're not soaking your skin with that toner. You're lightly spritzing, especially if you have a spray bottle. If you don't have a spray bottle and you have a cotton pad or a cotton ball or even your hand, you put that toner in your hand and just press it on the skin. When you lightly spritz it on the skin, you let it dry. All you need is about a minute. Marla Ali, welcome to the live. All you need is about a minute or so. Once it's dry, you're going to go for the serum. Now, when should you use a serum on the skin? You use a serum AM and PM. If you choose to use serum once per day, go for the PM, okay? Go for the PM, because you need to rest while the serum really works on the skin. Some serum are for AM, some serum are for PM, and some serum you can use whenever. If you're using your morning serum, definitely just put 1 to 2 drops of that serum, rub it in your hands, press it on your skin, and then go ahead and put 1 to 2 drops of your moisturizer, press it on the skin. And if you have to use an oil, 1 drop of that oil for your AM, press it on the skin. In the evening, go ahead and do 2 drops, or just mix that oil in the moisturizer. Or if your moisturizer already have a bit of an oil, like some that I make on my channel, then you don't need additional oil on the skin. All right, so here is the order: your toner, your serum, your moisturizer, and or oil on your sunscreen for AM, and no sunscreen for PM. So that is how you can learn even more about this in our 25-day skincare challenge. As a matter of fact, the 25-day skincare challenge is going to be custom for your skin. And how are we going to do that? You just have to come and join us 7 p.m. this evening for 25 days. We're not going to be on Saturday and Sunday, but we're back on Monday. But you're going to know what to do on the Saturday and what to do on the Monday from the printout. Very, very, very good question. If you're just joining, a warm welcome to you. Today we're sharing beauty tips. We're sharing beauty tips and how to boost collagen and elastin in the skin, how to clear pigmentation, whether under your eyes or anywhere on your face or even body. Basically, how to take care of your skin. So go ahead and ask as many questions as you want. Now we have a question that is lurking right here that I'm going to answer. And is apple cider vinegar safe as a toner? Is apple cider vinegar safe as a toner? Now, there are many people out there that use apple cider vinegar on their face as a toner. Now, for me, and I'm trying to remember if I have one recipe using apple cider vinegar. I probably have about 2 or 3. Now, here is my personal take, and all of this is just my own opinion of using apple cider vinegar on the skin. Apple cider vinegar is very harsh. The acid is really strong. So I personally do not encourage using apple cider vinegar directly on the skin. However, you can tweak that apple cider vinegar to make that facial toner. How are you going to do that? I like to make like a green tea mixture and pour a bit of apple cider vinegar in it with a little aloe vera gel. Mix it up, shake it up with a little vegetable glycerine, and there you have that amazing facial toner using apple cider vinegar. Another thing that you can do, and I really probably shouldn't share this recipe since the video is in the making, but anyway, you can choose to use a bit of a coconut water, and you can add a bit of apple cider vinegar in it, a little bit of an aloe vera gel for smoothing that skin, vegetable glycerine if you have it. If you have no vegetable glycerine, not to worry, percolate glycol, or you can use a dash of a vitamin E oil, just a dash, because your toner is water-based. It shouldn't have grease in it, but some people do use a little dash of that vitamin E oil to help to preserve it, and that is how I personally would use apple cider vinegar on my face as a toner, not directly. Or if you cannot be bothered with all of that, then you get like about a quarter cup of, no, not so much, since we're making small batches here. So you're going to get like about 3 tablespoons of water, and you're going to add about a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in it. Shake it up, and then go ahead and use that on your skin. Very, very, very good question. Very, very, very good question. So we are moving on. If you're just joining, mom, coconut oil, how to use on pimples. Let me take this question. Today we're taking questions. We're sharing beauty tips with you. So come on, ask as many questions as you wish. And also we are here because we're asking you to join us this evening at 7 p.m. for our kickoff for our 25-day skincare challenge. Really, really excited about it. It's going to be the 3rd series, and I want new people, I want old people. And the beauty about skincare is that it doesn't matter. You got to do it all the time. So if we have 50 in the series, it's okay to join, because it's just basically letting you start over and actually helping you to have great skin. So coconut oil to use for pimples. Now, when it comes on to clearing dark spots on the face, coconut oil is one of the better oil. Now, when it comes on to getting rid of pimples on the skin, you need something with antibacterial properties, okay? You need something with antibacterial properties. So if I was to tell you to use coconut oil on your skin to clear pimples, I would also have to go all the way and tell you that you need to cleanse your face thoroughly, because you do not want that coconut oil to clog the pores. So you definitely need clean skin. And if once your skin is clean, and if you're going to use that coconut oil, we would advise you to put a little bit of, and I'm going to give you herbs that you can pick directly from the garden. You can use some basil leaf. You can crush that basil leaf in that coconut oil. You can also choose to use tarragon. You can crush that tarragon in that coconut oil, let it infuse, and you can use it on your pimple. If not, then you can get your hands on some tea tree oil or some rosemary. You can also use that fresh rosemary, rub it up like that in that coconut oil and use it on those pimples that contain antibacterial properties. And another one that I have for the pimple, and this is a old remedy from my grandmother. This one is used for boils and just go for pimples, but you know, rat boil is way more than pimple, and it is pepper leaf. Any pepper leaf, whether it's the sweet pepper, whether it is the hot pepper, you get that pepper leaf and you rub it up like that, and you can rub it in that coconut oil and you can use it on your pimples. I'm giving away some vital tip today, okay? When I say vital tip, I mean vital tip. If you're out there and you're watching and you're skeptical, all of these that I just mentioned, the basil, the rosemary, the tea tree oil, and this pepper leaf, try it on your pimple. All I'm giving you is 3 days. 3 days and it's going to clear. You don't necessarily have to use the coconut oil. You can use any other oil that you have, but this person probably have an abundance of coconut oil, so I'm gearing the recipe towards the coconut oil. Definitely a must try, okay? Especially if you are looking to remove that pimple like really, really fast. It need that anti-inflammatory, bacterial ingredient in it. All right, so if you're just joining, welcome. Khichi, when it is said that you have to keep applying your sunscreen during the day, how is this done when you have, oh gee, this is such a good question. Yes, now if you are wearing makeup with a sunscreen, if you're wearing makeup with sunscreen, they actually design those makeup with the sunscreen to keep you an X amount of hours, okay? Most of the time, you're not going to be directly in the sun, but if you're going to be directly in the sun, how do you apply that sunscreen? And for those of you who do not know, sunscreen have a short, what is the word I'm looking for? Duration to be effective on the skin when you're out in the sun. So when you wear your sunscreen, you need to be applying sunscreen at least every 1 to 2 hours or so. You're supposed to be adding more sunscreen to your skin. If you watch like some of those old movies where they show like, you know, people on the beach and stuff like that, you know, I have an image in my head that I can share from those old movies, then you'll notice that they constantly apply the sunscreen on their skin. And that is because, as I said, it's going to be not effective from the sun ray. And we're going to talk about that in our 25-day skincare challenge. As a matter of fact, we're going to dive so deep into this, you're going to walk away learning so much about sunscreen, because we're not even going to touch just the surface. We're going to go deep into explaining to you about sunscreen, all you need to know. So don't forget to join us tonight starting at day 1 p.m. for our 25-day skincare challenge. So here is what I suggest. You know that you have a sunscreen that comes in the form of gel. You also know that some of it comes in the form of a cream, right? You know, right. So what I would suggest you do if you're wearing makeup, and I do this all the time, but not everyone is so when they wear their makeup. For me, when I wear makeup, I wear a thin layer of makeup. I don't have any oil here, and this is water. Trying to see if I have any oil on my decks, but you know, every time when I clean my decks off, I always want what I take from the decks. And every time I clean my decks off, I always remember Jill saying, "Oh, my decks was crowdy." Anyway, but it is worse these days. All right, so I have a little thing here. And I'm just gonna, this is water, so it's not gonna be, a little oil would have been better. So what I tend to do, look at this, all right? Just imagine this is oil. And then that's 2 drops. This is only 2 drops. And it would be more effective if I have oil. You rub it in your hands. This is the sunscreen, because you're out in the sun all day and you're wearing makeup. You rub it in your hands and you do this. It's gonna absorb. Most of these makeup that you're using, water-based. That's why you could swim in some of them. Most of them, you could swim in them, right? You press it on the skin like that, And look at that. It just drink in that skin. So it does not affect, listen to me. If you use a setting spray on top of your makeup, that's just how the sunscreen is going to work. It's just that your sunscreen might not be in the form of a spray. So you take that 2 drops and you rub it in your hand and you press it on the skin. It's not gonna, as a matter of fact, it's gonna make your makeup look a little better, because right now it is acting as a setting spray. So that is how you do it. Why most people don't get it right is because they do too much. They overdo. Just like some people cannot use oil on their skin in the daytime because they think their skin is oily. No, they're using too much. 1 to 2 drops is all you need, and that is going to be effective enough, especially when you have your face looking clean, when you have your face really clean. And you need to reapply after every 2 hours. Thank you for that, Ilma. And that is what it is. A little goes a long way. If you're just joining, welcome to our live show. Today we're sharing tips, we're taking skincare questions, and we're also inviting you to be a part of our 25-day skincare challenge starting this evening. If you want to be a part of it and you want the printout, send to khichibeauty@gmail.com. Also, we're going to have it on our website. We're going to post it there so you can access it whenever you want. You don't have to print it from it. You can just keep going and look for the daily, and it's going to be at khichibeauty.com within about the next hour or 2. So either you send to khichibeauty@gmail, which is going to be a little slower than getting it from the website. And the website is khichibeauty.com. Okay, last time we posted on the website, and I find that it worked better because people just go on the website, get it. You know, some of my lazy subscribers, you know, they send to the email, but the email might be a little slower depending on the amount that we get coming in. You want your face to look good in a short time. You have textured skin, you have a lot of blackheads, you have large pores, you have wrinkles. You're just looking to be dedicated to a skincare routine. This challenge is for you. It's not a challenge that's going to take up your whole time. No, all it's going to do is let you know your skin type, let you adapt to a skincare routine, and basically enlightening you on a lot of these products that we use on the skin. It's going to teach you how to find your own product out there, whether you're using my recipes or you're going to the department store to buy your skincare product, whether you're using high-end skincare product or you're using basic skincare products. This 25-day skincare challenge is actually going to teach you how to select words to look out for on your skincare products, and also it's going to teach you what type of products is good for your skin concern. You do not want to miss that. Now we're doing this today, and we're just sharing some skincare tip with you all. So I know it's key. And that is why the challenge, as I said to you, most time when the challenge is on, people are so into it. And after the challenge is over, people just like slide. And that's why we keep bringing back the 25 days as skincare challenge. So you do not want to miss it. And we are not like strict with the challenge, like you have to do everything on that paper. The paper is just a guide to let you know that you can do this with your skin today, or you can do that. Now, rose water is also good to use as a facial toner. If you make your own rose water, put a little vegetable glycerine in it, or a little bit of a vitamin E, or some aloe vera gel, especially if you have that store-bought aloe vera gel and you put a little bit of that in it. It's also going to help to preserve that homemade rose water. So definitely use that rose water as a facial toner on the skin. If you have a question, comment. If you're just joining, we're here, we're sharing skincare tips with you. And someone have dark spot. How can I remove dark spot? This is another thing that we're going to focus on in our 25-day skincare challenge, because a lot of people really do not know how to get rid of their dark spot. You might find yourself with a dark spot remedy, and you do not even know how to apply it on the skin to clear your dark spot. So how do you remove dark spot on the skin? You remove dark spot by starting out with the base. What is the base? The base is cleansing, but there's something that you need to do more than the norm if you have dark spot, and that is exfoliating. You need to exfoliate your skin at least 2 to 3 times per week if you want to get rid of that dark spot fast. Why is that? How is the exfoliating lightening the skin? No, what it is actually doing is getting rid of that outer layer of the skin, which is going to turn into dead skin cell anyway, and that process happens once per month. So the more you exfoliate and get rid of that outer layer a little faster than the 28 days, your dark spot remover is going to work better on the skin. How do you use that dark spot remover for fast, effective result? You spot treat the area. And you want to even know more? Join our 25-day skincare challenge, because we're going to show you tips and share tips with you that you can get rid of that spot really, really fast. Now, what can you use to remove that spot? You can use ingredients that are rich in skin lightening properties. For store-bought skin lightening properties, you're going to look for like hydroquinone, no more than 2%. You are going to look for natural ingredients that is rich in citric acid, like orange and lemons and grapefruit. These are the things that's going to help to lighten and brighten those spots. But join us for even more. But check us out, my page out. Go on my website. Click on my face, go on the Khichi Beauty page, look on playlist for dark spot remover. We have a wide variety of recipes on it that you can use to get rid of your dark spot really, really quick. Now, Rosanna, let's read that. Breakout and texture in the face. What can she do to get rid of that? Now, if you have breakout on the face and texture and all of that, then you also know that you need something with antibacterial properties. Antibacterial properties is what's going to help. What I normally tell my nieces and nephews, because I could deep dive into this normally happen, okay? When it comes on to hormones, this is what happened, right? And this is normal. This is, when I say it's normal, I mean it's normal for this to happen. It's just a few people go through that stage without having pimple. I was one of those lucky ones, and that is the truth. I was one of those lucky ones. Don't know why. Maybe because they used so much sulfur on my skin when I was young. I don't know. But anyway, tea tree oil is your best friend. Why tea tree oil? Because of the antibacterial properties. Now, here is a tip, and this is a very, very vital tip. So listen carefully. You do not need to stop anything that you're using. You can still use the same treatment, the same remedies that you're using now. All you need to do is to add a little drop of a tea tree oil, which have the antibacterial properties, in the lotion, in the moisturizer. All you need to do is drop 1 to 2 drops in it, and that's going to help. However, cleansing the skin is vital. Keeping your hands from your face. And the reason why I'm saying that, our channel is like you have to be like 18 before we can, and that's why I didn't say, whatever is there, but you know what I'm talking about. They tend to be picking their face a lot. That is like a no-no. That is like a no-no. And all of this breakout also is clogged pores. When the pores are clogged, because the skin is producing excess sebum, and that excess sebum on the skin make the skin oily, and I can already tell you that is oily, and all of that contribute to hormones. So what that does is all the grease, all the dirt fall from the environment on the skin, the shedding of the skin, all of that is on the skin, and that go in those pores and clogs those pores and making all of that break up, because finger touching, that's bacteria, and that is what is happening. So here is something. Some people agree with this, some people don't. This is my take. And as I said, I have a wide variety of nieces and nephews going through the same stage. And this is my personal family recipe. Get them to steam the face. Get them to steam the face, okay? Get them to steam the face. 90% chance, lazy. They're not going to stick to it. You will have to do it like you're doing it for yourself. You're like, come over here, let me steam your face for you. Yes, so you get them to steam their face. And once this is done, you break them into exfoliating at least once per week. Now, whatever exfoliate, a simple exfoliator, which is rich in glycolic acid, this is great for this stage, is brown sugar. a little bit of a brown sugar. You drop a drop of that tea tree oil in it. Guess what? You don't have no tea tree oil. You have no money to go buy no tea tree oil. Guess what? Not to worry. You have basil, fresh tarragon. And guess what? Even if it's not fresh, but I prefer the fresh one for that, you just mix that up in that brown sugar and let them gentle exfoliate the face with it. Why don't I recommend white sugar? Because white sugar is harder, right? So it's will irritate the skin. The brown sugar just melt when you put a little liquid in it. What liquid do you put in that brown sugar? You can choose to put a little bit of oil. What kind of oil? Believe it or not, you can use any oil for the exfoliating process because the skin is already oily. But yes, you could go with grapeseed. I don't want to send you out of the way, but you can use liquid, okay? You can add water to the sugar. You can also add a little bit of a grapefruit juice to it. You can also add a little bit of a milk. That's another good one. Milk to that brown sugar with that tea tree oil or basil or tarragon or rosemary and let them do it. See, it's take dedication. They're not going to do it. Unless you have one that is so much into skincare, you will have to take it up on your hands. And that's why I was giving you just the tea tree oil to start with a base. Just give them the tea tree oil, let them just drop it in anything. You're going to exfoliate your face, drop a tea tree oil in it. You have a thing you buy for breakout, one of those, drop a tea tree oil in it. And that is what I share with my family. Give it a try and come back and leave a comment. Any brand. Well, if you want to wait on mine, mine is coming up around about next month or so. I do have a tea tree line coming up, and I'm so excited about it, like really, really excited about it. But any tea tree oil is really tea tree oil, okay? All right, so so thank you for that, Jill. Thank you for that. What we do, we just tell you things, right? We tell you things, and we're talking about brands, right? What we do, we share tips with you, and you're gonna go out there and you're gonna choose any brand that you want that is selling the products. Because guess what? I could come on here and I could tell you that the only brand that you need to use for your tea tree oil is the khichibeauty tea tree oil. Do we have that? Yes. It's in production. Well, production is already over. We're just loading them up on the page. However, you live somewhere, let's say like in Japan. Do you have access to my tea tree oil? Maybe not. So what we do, try to find whatever brand wherever you live. That's why we don't preach brand on this channel. We're talking to people from all over the world. And when you show a brand, it means that you have to have access to it, right? And you might not have access to it. What we have here in America, skin product brands, Canadian don't have the same brands, right? And sometimes they have to order things from here, especially when us influencer shares some products with them. They have to come all the way here to order it or something like that, shipping and handling and all of that. So what I do on my channel is give you the name, tell you about the effect of it and all about, you know, why you need to use it on the skin. And then you find a brand that is readily available to you. All right. Thank you for that, Jill. Thank you so much. And hyperpigmentation, dark spot fall under. Someone want to know if we mentioned hyperpigmentation. So let's talk about, we just finished really, but since you use hyperpigmentation and not dark spot, let's talk about this for about a minute. What is hyperpigmentation? Hyperpigmentation is any form of a marking on the skin, any form of acne scars, any form of a sunspot, any form of what else normally create marking on the skin. We have the sunspot, we have the acne scars, we have marking from somebody scratch you down the road or something, but any kind of a thing going on the skin that is not normally there on the skin, that is hyperpigmentation. Now, normally we focus a lot on dark spots and blemishes, but sun melasma also fall under hyperpigmentation on the skin. So the same remedies that you use to clear the dark spot is the same remedies that can be used to lighten and brighten any form of a hyperpigmentation on the skin. Some remedies that we personally have on our channel that we use a lot, we use potato, and we have a wide variety of recipes on the potato. We use banana. Banana helps to clear pigmentation, especially the banana peel. We also use turmeric, and I have a line of turmeric skin brightening products coming out. Prepare for that. Why I chose turmeric? Because turmeric work fast. Turmeric really work fast to clear pigmentation on the skin. So those are some of the things that we use to lighten and brighten and clear hyperpigmentation on the skin. We have a playlist if you want some recipe. We have a playlist that like titled Dark Spot Remover. I don't think it's labeled dark hyperpigmentation. Just click on that playlist and find a recipe that you have all the ingredients and make it and try it for your hyperpigmentation. However, earlier I was telling them that if you have hyperpigmentation and you want to clear it up fast, you got to start by cleansing your skin as often as you can, twice per day, but dive deep into cleansing by steaming and exfoliating your skin at least twice per week. You can also rewind for more information on hyperpigmentation. Now we have Zara from Mumbai. I watch your video and love your natural pack and anti-aging pack. I got red moles on my skin. How to remove? All right, the first thing I want to tell you, when on this channel, whenever you ask any form of a question about pigmentation on the skin, once you put a color to it, we have to get this out of the way first. Any unusual moles or wart or whatever you want to call it that come upon your skin, once this is unusual, please consult your doctor. Why is it unusual? It wasn't there, just pop out of nowhere, you don't know. Go and consult your doctor. Red, white, blue, pink, orange, green, go consult your doctor. Once you go to your doctor and your doctor confirm that, oh, this is just a simple mole or this is just a simple wart, then go ahead and you can go ahead now and use natural remedies on it. Now, with that out of the way, whatever we use for moles and wart is what we'd recommend for this. And what we use apple cider vinegar. The best one that I could think of that I see fast result and a lot of people love is getting that banana, ripe banana, that is, the riper the better, and scrape the inner peel. Once you scrape that inner peel, then you squish it up, you put a little apple cider vinegar on it, and you put over that mole or over that wart and put a band-aid over it and give it time to work. It's gonna help it to disappear, like to go. But definitely, as I said, use red mole. And guess what? Moles, and listen carefully, moles appear in different colors on different skin type. Moles appear in different colors in different skin type. However, most skin type, the mole is going to be light brown, light brown, up the ladder with the brown till it turns to black, if you get the gist of what I'm saying. White spot on the skin we don't like. We don't like red spot, we don't like purple spot, and we don't like bluish, greenish spots, right? So definitely, as I said, any unusual spot, check your doctor. Once your doctor confirms that it's just a simple mole or a simple wart, then you come on here and, try some homemade remedies. All right, guys, so we have about 15 minutes to go. If you're here, you have, and can we put on sunscreen? All right, so I did answer that. We're taking some more questions. And guess what, guys? If you're just joining us, give us a thumbs up, show some love to our channel. And also, we are encouraging you to join our 25-day skincare challenge, which is going to be on tonight at 7. You can come in your costume, you can come anyway this evening, but just come ready to start this journey. And remember, you're not doing this challenge for me. You're not doing the challenge for me. I am doing the challenge for me, because I'm going to be doing the challenge also. After the summer, normally after summer, my skin is a mess. I went on vacation. I wasn't like up there with my skin. So just as though you are going to be on this challenge, taking care of your skin, I am also going to be on the challenge, taking care of my skin. And that is what I cannot wait to do. So when you come on, bear in mind, you're doing this for you. And sometimes when I talk about doing things for you, I get emotional. And the reason I get emotional for that, how many of us don't do anything at all for us? We don't do things for us. We don't do anything for us. Spend that half an hour, do something for yourself. Do something for yourself. How many of you also are the ones that sit at the side and you look at, like, say you're looking at my skin and you're like, oh my goodness, she has gorgeous skin. Do you know you could get your own gorgeous skin? Just take a little work. My skin doesn't just happen to be gorgeous. I grew up with all kind of spots and stuff on my skin, and I don't hide that, but I try to be dedicated. Do I fall off the bandwagon sometimes? Of course I do. We all do. And that is why some people go and come. Sometimes it all depends on what is going on in your life. How many of you, when you're happy, you take care of your skin more, or yourself overall? You're happy, you take care of yourself more. That happens a lot. How many of you, when you get into a downward mood, you give up on yourself? I'm like that too. But what normally pick me up is taking care of my skin. And that is the truth. Taking care of my skin from my head to my toe. If I'm feeling down and out and blue, I go in the shower, I pull out some nice shower gel, I start to put a little music on, and I'm starting to just take care of my skin, head to toe, and I feel revitalized. I feel I could move mountain. So what I'm saying to you all is to just take a little time for yourself. Good looking skin, bright looking skin, radiant glowing skin is not for just some people. It is for everyone. And it doesn't matter what your skin type, color is, you can have beautiful skin. What is really beautiful skin? Beautiful skin is not lighter looking skin. Beautiful skin is not, I gotta say this the right way that it don't come off the wrong way. Beautiful skin does not have anything to do with your skin tone. Okay? You can have really terrible looking skin at the lightest spectrum of the skin tone line. You can have really terrible looking skin at the darker spectrum of the skincare line. And vice versa. You can have gorgeous looking skin at the lighter area line of the skincare line, and you can have gorgeous looking skin at the darker area of the skincare spectrum. Now, what is considered beautiful, gorgeous looking skin? A skin that is clear from blackheads, from whiteheads, from all these extra hyperpigmentation on the skin. That is what is considered beautiful looking skin. When we come on and we share to brighten and lighten that skin, what are we saying? We're saying, get rid of that dead skin cells on the skin that make your skin look duller, right? Get rid of the grease, the dirt from your skin. That is all we're saying. We're not saying change that skin shade, that skin tone. Let your dark skin tone look whiter. That's not what we're saying. Work with what you have. Your skin is dark already, endorse it. It's beautiful. What you need to do is to get rid of blackheads and whitehead. Get rid of the hyperpigmentation. Get rid of the wrinkles and fine lines that is on the skin and make your skin gorgeous. Okay, so that is what we're saying. So do not confuse. Do not confuse. It's bleaching the skin with lightening and brightening the skin. Because when you don't take care of your skin and that dead skin cell, that grease, that dirt is on it, it doesn't matter how white your skin is or how dark your skin is, it's gonna look bad. It's gonna look dull. On YouTube here, and this is something I always, and yes, I'm getting in the mood, so let me say it, okay? Let me say, when I come on my channel, and I make a video to lighten and brighten the skin, and you see the ingredients that I'm using, some of you guys come at me. You don't even want to watch it. Why are you telling us to lighten, brighten the skin with black, with this or that? Shut it up, shut it up. Because when the person on the other hand that is at the lighter spectrum of the skin tone line make a video to whiten the skin, the video get millions of views, and nobody's commenting that you shouldn't be whitening your skin. Nobody's complaining about that. But when a black person come on and make a video to lighten and brighten the skin, you guys just beat us up like crazy. We're saying get rid of that skin cell, because it doesn't matter what your skin tone is. You have dead skin cells on the skin. So you go run and you watch the whitening from the whiter person, and you just beat up on the black person because they're telling you it need to stop. It need to stop. Anyway, I should not have gone there today, but it's the truth. And sometimes it's just annoying me. All right, guys, we are here to tell you how to take care of your skin, how to make the best of your skin, regardless of your skin tone. That is what my channel is about. That is what my channel is about. We teach you how to cleanse your skin. We teach you how to exfoliate, wash, and facial mask, and we teach you how to use beauty products on the skin. We not only be selfish on here and tell you only use my stuff. All I tell you to do is either you use mine or you go and you buy something. That makes this channel for everyone. You don't want to be using thing you make in your kitchen. Not to worry, you come on our channel, you're still gonna learn how to use the things you bought out there for your skin, and that is the beauty of it. All right, with that said, if you have a question for your skin right now, comment. Today we're sharing tips on how to boost collagen, how to get rid of pigmentation on the skin, how to lift, tighten, and firm the skin, and also basically start a skincare routine to make the best of your skin. Now, Khichi, I'm amazed of how you're okay, let me see this. I'm amazed of how you are persuading us to take care of our skin nice. And you know the reason why now let's face reality. Let's face reality. And sometimes, last week we were doing this show, let's talk about it, and we have 2 more in the series. But because we have the skincare challenge coming up tonight, I choose to do this today. But let's be honest and be fair. When you go out there, what is the first thing that you see when you look at someone? The first thing you're going to see is their face. I mean, some people look at the shoes and all of that, but you know what I'm talking about. You look at the face. As us, both men and women do this, right? When you look at someone, the first thing you see is their skin. Now, if that person have a lot of blackhead on the skin, you see it. And when you go out there and you see someone with a lot of blackhead on the skin, be honest to yourself. Be honest, regardless of who you are right now, or regardless of where you're watching from. The first thing gonna come to your mind is like, wonder what it could use to get out the blackhead. You see it. Another thing that we tend to do, we look at celebrities. And we look at them and they look like, their skin look good. The skin look good. They look so good. And the first thing we say like, oh, we can't look like that because they already have money. They have money. That's why the skin look like that. Do you know if you have billions, and I'm going to say billions of dollars, you still need a skincare routine? Even if you have so much money that you don't even want to wash your face yourself, you still have to wash your face. Or you have to pay somebody to wash your face. Do you have somebody at home to put on your moisturizer? If you have a billions of dollars, well, maybe you get somebody to, after you shower in the night, to come put your moisturizer on. But it is a process. You still have to put that moisturizer on. You still have to put that serum on. You still have to exfoliate your skin. You still have to do all of that for the skin to look good. So when you go outside, your followers see you looking all flamboyant. Now, when it comes on to lifting, tightening the skin, that's a different story. That is a different story. But when it comes on to getting your skin tone to look good, guess what? They're going to go and they're going to get the professional to do that skin peel and all of that. We show you how you could do the same thing on a smaller scale at home. So always follow what they're doing for yourself. Always follow what they're doing. I was talking years ago, I had a conversation with someone and they were telling me, okay, that they like to follow celebrities, right? And not only about the skin or the clothes they wear, but in terms of like their own decor. And they would watch, like, you know, they feature like a big old mansion, and they show like the dining table nicely set with Versace plates and cups and spoon and fork and all of that. And she knows she can't afford no Versace plate, but she take her own cheap little dollars to her plate, and she just watch the pattern and set her table just like that. Being comfortable at the level you are, making use of what you have. And when she do that and she sit on our table and eat, nobody can tell her that she's not eating out of a Versace plate. And that is how you need to treat yourself. Not because you see that celebrity looking gorgeous, skin looking nice, you're gonna be like, no, my skin will never look like that. Never say never. Don't sit down and watch people pass you by and just dream about what they have or what they are doing. Start doing for you. Start doing for you. And when you start doing for you, you're gonna even surprise yourself to see how amazing you look, because it's important that we're not vain. I hate when a person come on and talk about, oh yeah, skincare. Like, you people so vain. Like, and I'm telling you, when you hear people say that, and this is something I could tell you, everyone want their skin to look good. Everyone want to look good. Okay? We cannot stop certain things. Like, we don't call blackhead on ourselves. It happened, but we can treat it, right? Because the blackhead and whiteheads come from when the grease and all of that coming up, hormones and all of that kind of a thing going on. We don't create wrinkles on our skin. It's going to happen because we age, but we can try to control it. We can try to, slow the process down. So that's what I'm saying. Do something for you and stop watching people and be jealous of them. Like, oh my goodness, the skin look good, but you there and you refuse to exfoliate your skin. You refuse to exfoliate your skin. How your skin gonna look good if you don't exfoliate it? You refuse. Nighttime you go, you wash your face, and forget. I forget to put on the serum. I can't bother with the serum today. And tomorrow you go work and you see your coworker and you'll be like, oh my goodness, I wish my skin could look like that. Stop it. Start to take care of you. All right. So thank you, Jason, for contributing to our channel. And it's a chatty show today. Not all the time I chat like this, but sometimes I chat, right? All right, my time is 4 minutes. If you have not yet given us a thumbs up, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to send for the printout in about 2 hours. It's gonna be on khichibeauty.com. I'm looking forward to seeing some of you. And I know the time difference with some people, and most people, like, my other members gonna watch this show when it's over, but it's nice to join in on the live chat sometime. It's really, really nice. So if you can join us 7 this evening, we're gonna post a thumbnail right after this, and we're gonna teach you along with me taking care of myself for 25 days. When it comes on, you see, and I know what I'm saying. When you try to take care of your skin, people think you're vain, but it's not vain. Hi, Silma. Love you, Chichi. Thank you. Can't wait for later. I want my printout, please. So it's going to be on the website in about an hour or so. You send to khichibeauty@gmail.com for it. Whichever is easier. The website is khichibeauty.com and the email is khichibeauty@gmail.com. So that's my time today, guys. Get ready, drum roll for 25 Day Skincare Challenge. What do you need to bring when you come on this evening? You can bring a notepad. Just that. Bring a notepad and be ready to do something to your skin tonight. Because when the show is over, for those of you who don't do anything at all to your skin, we want you to do. And depending on where you're watching, if it's morning or whatever, we're just going to flow. We're going to just flow right into tonight and flow right into tomorrow. And we're going to follow the printout T to T to T to T to T. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not given us a thumbs up, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Is there anything you want us to have done to our face before class? No. For this first time, just come as you are. Along with, you're gonna come with things. But for this evening, all we're gonna do what we're doing on the show this evening is basically let you figure out what your skin type is and what kind of a product, what direction you personally is going to take with your skin. So when you come out tonight, come with a question about just come to tell us what is going on with your skin, because we're just going to brainstorm off a few, and most of you might have the same skin concern, and that's how we're going to do it to get you ready, because not everyone is going to be doing the same thing. Not everyone is going to be using a scrub with oil. Some people are going to be using water-based scrub. Some people are going to be using, you know, a mix of citric acid in and so on and so forth. So just come to tell us what is going on your skin. What is it you want to change for your skin in 25 days? So that are some of the things we're going to be doing tonight. I love you guys, and I can't wait to see you on the challenge. Share this video, and don't forget, send for the printout, gmail.com or khichibeauty, or khichibeauty.com. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Go watch the short video that I post earlier, and go and watch the video that I post earlier. So we have a video we post early, and we have a shorts that we post. When I post the short videos, guys, please support me. The reason I'm asking you all to support me, I know some of you don't like those little short videos, but that is what the norm is these days. And the system is asking us to make them. Very soon, we're not going to have these long videos. It's going to be all those little short videos. And if we don't get with the program, we're going to get left behind. I personally don't care for it for the skincare, but it is what it is. So watch them and support your girl. Love you all, and I'll see you later in our day 1 of our 25-day skincare challenge. Be good to yourself, and come prepare to take your skin. Come prepared to transform your skin in 25.